just keep going, and they don't seem to stop. And I'm starting to get tired of it. Oh, is it Smashed Moose? Smashed Moose, the famous philosopher. I do love a very sour. One of those beers that you can't like drink too quickly because your like mouth will literally like suck into your. I don't even know where I'm going with this. Thank you. You understood. Great. Glad for that. I think it's Monster Hunter. I I'm gonna always probably prefer Monster Hunter. I need to update my software. Ugh. Yeah, I'm just not. I don't know. I played a little bit of Splatoon on my own, but not much, and I don't know, just not into it. It's fun. I enjoy playing with you guys, but um, I just can't figure it out. Not really, but all right. I will probably pursue that next time I get on. That was a Tomb. It is Tomb.
Me, Laura Palmer, the Tomb
Yeah.
Raider.
Who killed her? I don't know. Do you know? Just, oh yeah.
Oh my.
I
Was
also
that?
I'll be honest. I also didn't get it, but I acknowledge that given the stupidity of that conversation, that's on us. That was a good joke. Like it was
Uh,
no worse than anything else said in that sentence. I won't tell you who
I
killed her.
is it even like no
Yes,
spoilers, I guess, but is that even a thing that is decided at any point in that
yes.
show?
They tell you about 6 episodes into the second season.
Okay.
I remember distinctly who it is. No, that was the third season. There's a first
It's not like
season, and then there was a second season where they like forced out the like showrunners, so they had to like figure out who killed her like really early in the season, and then everyone hated the rest of the season.
oh, it's not
Yeah,
like the demon who was first shown in a mirror and becomes like a major villain or whatever.
but
and
yeah,
by
by
and by
Dear Demon,
demon I mean a cameraman that was
yes,
caught in a shot,
I
and then they're like, "What? Let's make him the main villain of the show."
yeah, because this is David Lynch we're talking about, and he's a madman.
Speaking of which, I Haley and I watched Blue Velvet recently. Either of you
Yeah,
seen Blue Velvet?
I look. I've seen
It's one
so
of them.
little Lynch. It is one of my huge blind spots of people who I think I would really like, and just have not watched anything by.
That is, in fact, the only David Lynch I've ever seen. It was very 80s and very weird. It reminded me of a mix of like Chinatown and American Beauty,
Yeah,
but like excessively 80s.
that sounds right.
Chinatown?
I'm pretty sure.
No,
Nah,
no. I think unfortunately it might be a Roman Polanski.
not great.
I think it's unfortunately a good film, like a couple of his are. Roman, let me see. Yeah, looks like Owen will be on. In which case, Monsters
Well,
is
we were
is Splatoon already on? Oh, you had? Okay, cool. Uh,
yes,
correct. Y- yes, I
that
believe
seems
that is
yeah.
correct. Little Big Trouble in Little China.
Well, no, that's a Carpenter.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's a silly B movie that people,
yeah.
yes, do very
You
much
mean a
like.
phenomenally good silly B movie? I
Where he
read
has, doesn't he have like superpowers in it or something?
no, it's he no he plays this Kurt Russell plays this guy who thinks he's the best ever and he's the worst. And
Ah,
his I don't know, but the idea is he's a truck driver who like delivers like produce to like a restaurant in Chinatown, and he gets caught up in like a war between like a an order of like Chinese monks and like this ancient like evil villain. It is all right.
sounds weirdly close to like an X-Files episode.
Yeah, I mean you're not wrong. Like one of the goofier X Files episodes does have a lot of the same kind of humor.
Give me a sec here. So I have the final boss monster unlocked. Not that we have to do it tonight, but we could. Um,
I was gonna say, is it
I
possible for
believe
Baby
so.
Boy?
I think I was one time in a hub at HR4, and it said I could accept. Well, I could just pop it up now, and you could take a look.
Yeah,
Not that
that's
we have to
true.
do it right now. All right, let's just see what it says here. Well, it does say MR5 or higher, but it would not be hard to get on to MR5.
Yeah, I think that's what we were working on last time.
Guys,
Yeah,
muggle.
yeah, it won't let me do anything.
What about you, Chris? Okay, cool. Right, as if we
Dude,
weren't going to do it like 15 times anyway.
Right.
let me log on. I forgot that I was not in the lobby.
That's real Monster Hunter.
How do I take a quest down? Yeah, do you have the Elder Dragons yet? Okay. So I believe there's one oh Shigaru. Did you guys do Shigaru?
Shigeru Miyamoto?
Yeah, we did.
Okay. So after that one it's just a like it, anomaly Lunagoron or whatever to kind of introduce the concept of that and Geismagorm. And that was the last one that I did. Yeah, it immediately gives you the Geismagorm quest after that one. So there's no more, and that's why I'd like to progress because there are currently no more quests in this game that I can do
I have exhausted all of
as
my
happens. Uh, but I mean, I do have quite a lot of the armors already, and there's not going to be like a significant amount after we pop it anyway. Uh, let me see something real quick. No. All right, I'll be right back.
Okay.
pop me.
Good.
I'm gonna pop his ass.
Also, while he's gone, I want to talk about baseball for a second. And like, is baseball evil? Is it pure evil? Because that's what I'm getting the impression.
Well, it depends on what fan base you ask.
Oh yeah, I forgot we have an Astros fan in here.
But also because Dodgers and Braves fans are extremely butthurt that both of their teams got knocked out already.
I mean, Braves fans losing is always good. Change your fucking
Yes.
name already.
Yeah, and also the Dodgers just never deserve to win anything ever.
Says the Astros fan.
Huh? Yeah, I just hate them a lot, and their fans are terrible. Mhm. Yeah. Well, I mean, when you get to be like, "Hey, we're going to pay you a lot of money, and you get to play in Los Angeles."
I don't get the appeal of Los Angeles. Like Chicago, sure, New York. I fully understand New York, but like I don't understand why people would want to live in Los Angeles.
Well, I mean, if you're a rich ass baseball player, why would you
Yeah,
not want to?
I guess. Well, but
Party
like
scene is insane.
yeah, but like
Yeah,
I guess it means you can live like my concern was that like it doesn't matter how many millions of dollars you have, you're still gonna have to drive 3 hours in traffic to get anywhere. But I guess if you are a multimillionaire, you don't actually have to do that.
yeah. I mean, you can literally just hire a driver to do that for you.
Well, but you still have to be in traffic.
Yeah.
But you could just live in the middle of it all, really, and
Hmm.
you have that kind of money.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure they have like high rise penthouses. That's true.
Anyway, whatever.
Hmm.
Yeah,
I don't know. I just enjoy them setting records every single year and then immediately choking in the playoffs.
didn't didn't they win the
Uh,
World Series like 2 years ago?
well, yeah, but that one doesn't count because it was 60 game season. What? Nah, not really. The record books say it does. Oh, I know. If the Astros had won it, I'd say it wouldn't count because 60 games is not even half a season. It's just that's the only way they can win is when they play in a shortened season. Yeah, they just shouldn't have played. They just shouldn't have played that year.
And give up the dollars?
Yeah, it just should not have been a baseball season. Which I mean, I don't know.
Returned.
I know. I remember that being like a big historical moment where it's like the first baseball game ever played without people there. And then it was like, oh, you mean every single game played in 2020?
Mhm.
Like,
Um,
okay, well. Ooh.
I mean, like pretty much. So, Owen, you completed your cool sword last time, right?
Yeah, but
So,
I think we were just doing key quests to get
yeah.
this ranked up.
So let's keep up with that unless you wanted to post something, Chris. I mean, just Owen's got a thing to do, but you could also post something if you want. What key quests do you have, Owen?
Um,
Not, he's Owen's working towards the Espinos urgent, I think. No, I think he's has yes.
yeah. So I've got a Zenogre, a Seregios, an Almadron, Magma Almadron, Barioth, and a Magmalo.
How about Seregios? Seregios is a
Seregios.
good one to go for. Yeah.
Okay. Hmm. So I'm going to say this so we can end baseball talk now that Tim's back. It's not the Astros' fault. The Yankees also made it to the ALCS.
Really, just
Yeah. I mean, they don't call it the Astros League Championship Series for nothing. Or New York. Or Atlanta. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It was almost the first year that the Astros faced somebody other than the AL East. But Josh Naylor had to, try and do cock the walk before he actually had anything to back it up with.
Now, what does that mean?
He cocked his cock.
Don't cock my walk. I don't want that to happen.
He just did some shit talking and then immediately. Mm-hmm. And everyone was happy about it. Yeah. Literally, Chris was messaging me. I'm like, this man talks a lot of shit for literally only being good against the White Sox.
A lot of players
then
like that, it seems like.
Chris then sent stats that back up that claim. Yeah. Dad thought things were getting better when. Ooh, Pepsi Cola cream soda cola. That is
fair. You know that I was looking at pH levels of sodas, and Coke is actually pretty significantly worse than Pepsi in
Fascinating.
terms of acidity, anyway.
It can eat the rust off a penny.
It's true. I mean, I've heard all that stuff, but
That's why you drink Coke. It eats all the rust in your stomach.
Why does my stomach keep getting
we're
oxidized?
No.
No.
The PCCSC. Map that out in your brain. Because what did you say it is? Pepsi Cola, vanilla cream soda cola?
Not vanilla, just regular cream soda, right?
Okay, so the Pepsi Cola cream
shop soda.
I apologize.
To,
I accidentally took one.
Refuse to.
I will own up to that immediately.
Yeah.
What
no,
does,
don't
Jordan
own up.
Refuse to.
No. All right, I'll just barrel forward, I guess. Refuse to acknowledge that it's a soda shop series until they give me a fucking cherry phosphate.
Was that the name of a soda?
Come on down to your local malt shop and get your cherry phosphate.
I think so, but I don't remember what it is. I feel like I've seen that branding before. But seriously, give me an egg cream Pepsi. An egg cream, yeah.
Eggnog?
Do you know what an egg cream is, Chris?
Eggnog?
It's seltzer water, milk, and chocolate syrup.
Oh, God. And that doesn't curdle?
Well, what does that have to do with egg?
I don't know, man.
Yeah, wait, what?
There's no egg substance in this drink.
I was so disgusted by the concept of the drink that I didn't even think about it. I mean,
what?
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
No, he is wrong.
Is there genetic material in milk?
Yeah?
I'm sure there is.
Well, okay. I mean, like
you can make a baby out of some milk.
Material.
Why do you think pregnant ladies lactate? It's because they're making the baby with the milk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
they're increasing the size of the baby through baby milk.
The milk that they produce, asexually, of course, enters the womb, and they have a baby after that. Yes.
They're fish milk. Yes.
I have no and for it. Nice.
Yeah,
And
but
they-
that's not
boo, boo,
milk.
boo, boo.
No.
What is the boo 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 noise that they make? Oh, of their milk. Of their fish cloaca.
Do fish have a cloaca?
Of course.
Do they shit and piss out of the same hole? Well, no, but they could have two separate holes.
Wow, that was a bizarrely convenient wormhole here. Wormhole? Sinkhole?
Sinkhole.
Sinkhole.
Stop saying cloaca.
You cannot stop me.
I
A
mean,
lot of
a
mystery
significant amount, because it is not my favorite monster, even. And why Seregios? Okay. It is cool. I do like it a lot.
Oh.
I kind of go back and forth. I mean, I have said Valstrax before, but not to try and copy your steez, I guess. I've always liked the Stygian Zinogre. Which, interestingly, has like the same color palette as the Valstrax, so I think I have a vibe, I suppose. Black, white, and red.
Hey?
Is that it?
I thought you were talking about Monster Hunter. It's like,
We were.
well, no.
Well, in 1968.
Yeah, that's what I was like. Right. Yeah, that's where I got lost. I was like,
Reasonable.
Monster Hunter in 1978.
Yeah, Capcom has been going for a while now. It did.
Scientists don't know how, but
At that point, it was just called Monster.
Yeah.
Oh, where's my whetstone? There you go.
And they got bought out by the energy drink, unfortunately. You had to add a word
Well,
to
it's just
it.
like every game around that time was just a one-word title for the most part.
This
It
was
was just like
apparently not the right
Pong,
place to go.
Pac-Man, Joust. In 1978? I don't think Space Invaders was around in 1978. Yeah, it was basically Pong and Pac-Man.
yeah, the world was still being formed.
Mm.
Yeah, that's
Pac-Man
part
is
of my
pretty
religion.
early on, my dude.
I don't believe in the Roman Empire. I think it's put there by God to challenge our faith.
What about Asteroids?
The
I feel like
Pac-Man
that was
Empire.
the other.
Asteroids are put there by Satan to challenge our faith.
No, I mean, I just figure we keep ignoring him and
Mm.
it won't become a problem.
Once this Sergios is dead, I'm looking up when Pac-Man was made because I'm pretty sure it was pre-1980. I feel like it's one of the earliest arcade games. I mean, it's
So
definitely
you think
not
it's
earlier.
pre-1980, but you don't think it's 78, I think is what the time period that we mentioned. Your whole steez?
All of it. Yeah, I'm
Mhm.
also not buffed like Chris to where I can just stand in place and get annihilated while I look things up on the internet.
You can keep pressing the B button.
It's only a matter of time,
See,
though.
You keep pressing the B button because you are made out of iframes with that armor.
Yes, that's what I'm.
Just nice.
Yes,
Oh no.
one hand on the B.
Oh hey, some of that actually hit.
Oh, hey.
Good.
Good.
Ow. It decided to hit us again.
Oh, hey.
I'll try to find
This
it.
does. Oh, there's
It ain't
two
me.
men.
It ain't me.
I ain't no monster's bug. There's one in the adjoining zone in zone 6, but I don't think we have
They
the.
use they, they used that
Uh,
song in 1978's Monster.
yeah, that's what I've heard.
It's just a very bit crushed, like
The
1980s version.
monster, the Jeffrey Dahmer story.
Never. I refuse to discuss this.
But can we discuss that
I mean,
its
I'll
name
discuss
is
it. I just don't want to
Dahmer?
watch it.
Is Dahmer dash monster colon the Jeffrey Dahmer story? That is the name of that
Dahmer Monster?
film.
Is that literally what it is? I always
It is
just thought it was
called
Dahmer.
it is called Dahmer dash monster colon the Jeffrey Dahmer story.
Hyphen edge,
It's it's like they were
runner.
trying to put as many like searchable terms in the title as possible.
Yeah, which it's Jeffrey Dahmer. You don't have to do that. SEO is going to bring it up regardless. Like,
Yeah. People love people getting murdered in real life.
Yeah.
and
Wisconsin.
then making shows about it.
People getting murdered is like everyone's favorite thing, apparently. Or
Yeah.
being upset about people being happy about people being murdered is their
Famous
When
favorite
I
thing.
Ohio State University dropout.
when I get
Hey.
murdered, guys, I hereby give you the right to the movie based off of my murder.
Don't worry, I
Tim
will.
hyphen
I,
murdered.
don't worry, I will put it into production. Yeah, we'll put it into production immediately, and it will be extremely trashy. You have my word.
Thank God.
Pac-Man. How old? John
He's the
Pac-Man.
Pac-Man.
That's what he am. Space.
Mm,
Oh, I
Oh,
lied.
they got.
Pac-Man came out in 1980.
There you go. It was
Damn.
Space War. That was pre Star Wars.
yeah,
Damn. Copyright claim.
yeah, they went back
Yeah.
in time to copy Star Wars. Amazing.
Looking like a true Star Wars fan.
Yeah.
Oh, did someone use a bug to
I did.
throw this man at a wall?
I did. I forgot
Good
what button
job.
it was, so I just clicked all of them.
You did it correctly.
Yeah, I
It
sure did.
was not me. Incorrect. Yes, that makes sense.
What
Because
did
as
you
soon as you
discover
brought
when
up
Pong?
Pong was like 70. Okay.
Okay.
Computer space. Yeah, as you were talking about that, Chris, and you mentioned colors, I was like, yeah, Pac-Man
But what
does have
about
quite a few colors.
it does, yeah. What about Asteroids? That was the other one I was thinking of. Because that one's just like a stick and whoa,
Okay.
why does it look so bad? Terrible graphics, no games. I suppose so.
Hey,
Because they are randomized, I imagine.
hmm.
Well, maybe. Yeah. I got some big old hits on this boy.
Oh yeah.
Remember the Game Boy version of Asteroids we had?
Hell yeah. I don't think. I can't picture the
It was
cartridge
for,
for it.
I think, for the Game Boy Color, but it had no color.
Oops.
And it had, I think it had one of those like see-through cartridges,
Okay.
like the transparent ones that show you like the chip data. Yeah, back
Was
before
that
Crystal made it
the
cool.
first was that the first game remake of all time?
Yeah, probably.
Probably not, because there were a couple arcade games that got remade onto the NES and the
That's
Super
true.
Nintendo.
Street
Oh, and
Fighter
don't
2 had probably already come out 7 times.
Yeah. Fighting on the streets the second.
That new Street Fighter game, I'm sorry, looks hideous. I know. It's just every time I see new footage about it, and you should be happy about this, Chris. I refrain from sending you a message saying how much I hate how it looks. Because like every time I see new footage of like, a matchup or whatever, I'm like, these characters look disgusting. They look like ugh. Go ahead.
Hmm.
That makes sense, yeah. I always forget that it was an arcade game originally. I mean, it obviously plays like one.
Mhm.
Did the arcade one play different?
Yeah, yeah, it was Donkey Kong, right?
No, that was Super Mario Bros. The one where you
Oh, Chris, I think I know what
you
you're
and
talking
Luigi
about.
stomp on shells just on like one screen. You POW block them.
Oh yeah, that
Yeah.
thing. I remember that.
I didn't think that was the first iteration of Mario though.
Donkey Kong,
Donkey
of
Kong.
course.
Well, this is true. So did Super Mario like did that one start in arcades or did that start on the NES? It did. Okay. And was that before or after the arcade one?
I think that was after the arcade one.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I don't think I realized that this came first before
Yeah, I think
the
Chris, was that the first
platformer.
one titled Super Mario Bros? Oh, okay. They were cool.
Okay.
Etc.
It took me like a hot minute to understand what the hell you just said, but I think I understand. The worlds? I see. In in
That
Roman
gobbledygook speech.
hieroglyphics. Um, I know a lot. Okay, so what's up next?
Um, ah,
Yes. Really? Wasn't that like? Oh God, is that one of the ones that like became it's only on 3DS for a while? I feel like I've seen a lot of. It, it's very anime looking, right? Yeah. Is that a? Why does that feel like it would be a? Who's the Shin Megami Tensei company?
Uh,
Yeah.
Yeah. Why does that feel like it would be an Atlas franchise these days? Okay.
oh.
Do they know? Do they actually? Here's a real question. Did they know about the concept of um, falcons?
I don't think Falcons existed in Japan.
Did they actually know that the Millennium Falcon is not the first time that word was ever used?
It's not a bird.
um, okay. Yes. Oh, okay. I had the wrong portable console. Is that just a dungeon crawler? I think that's why I thought it would be Atlas. Huh. Must not be a very good one.
That doesn't mean anything really. We had like 7 Transformers movies.
Yes.
East.
Yes.
Yes. So you guys want to fight a Zenogre, a Magma Almadron, a Baryon?
Oh, I didn't any of them.
Oh, okay. Any
go
other?
ahead and do a.
Hey, glad I
Mm,
could be of help in getting my monster or my G rank up too.
I will say I did get another lens from that, but I didn't want to speak it out loud.
it was correct not to speak up, Tim. I would have been mildly
Oops.
perturbed if you had done it. Just, yes, I'm building this radio summer. I would like the lens.
Yeah.
And
I I I actually think that
Oh,
the Seregios lens is perhaps the rare that I've gotten the most of in this game.
I have a very different answer for that question.
And it existed in high rank.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, I don't have like 12 of the G rank Frost
Kushala.
Dragon thing. Kushala, thank you. Rare.
Now I don't. There's such thing as a large Elder Dragon gem, but does that I think that exists outside of the mantle, meaning that there's a mantle and a generic gem that you need from each of them.
Has there always been a large Elder Dragon gem?
I don't know. No, it was just called Elder Dragon Gem before. I
Oh,
think maybe.
I believe you.
okay.
Well,
I believe you.
looking at the Chameleos armor, there is no Chameleos rare that is required for it. It's just the large Elder Dragon gem. So maybe for the Teostra, Daora, and Chameleos, there is just actually not a rare in this rank.
Hmm.
It's kind of odd, but I guess makes it slightly easier. But there is a Malzeno rare.
Okay. Sorry,
Oh,
ignore. They had nothing to do with what you were talking about.
I'm 100% sure it wasn't baseball related either.
No, not at all.
Good.
It's my favorite thing when we have the bases loaded and then immediately ground into a double play. This is the best.
Is this about the Astros?
Mm-hmm.
All right.